Friends, welcome to ARK Invest Daily, your daily dose of ARK information. Today we are doing mid-June update, but only for ARKK. So yesterday's episode focused on all the ETFs combined, biggest moves and companies added and removed. Today we are focusing only on ARKK because that has been a request from many people. This is how the overall portfolio looks, but we'll take a closer look at it on the other side. Please like and subscribe and support this channel. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. In this episode, we are taking a look at mid-month update, but only for ARKK. So that's what I have selected here. ARKK continues to be the biggest portion of all the ETFs and near 50%. It always hovers around that. Lowest it has gone is, I think, 47%. Now it's back up to 49.2%. We have this date range selected, and it started the month with 21.29 billion. And it fell down all the way to 20.16 billion on 6th of June, 4th of June, and then it started going back up, which is a great news. But then again, yesterday it dropped to 21.69 billion. So nevertheless, overall is an upward move, as you can see. Hopefully it goes back up. In terms of number of companies that are in the portfolio of ARKK, it's 53. Is where they started the month. Now it has gone down to 50. So we will take a look at what are those three companies that were reduced in just a bit. But let's cover biggest moves first. And people who have been watching this know that we take a look at biggest move two ways. One is by percentage share of movement by percentage of shares. So any company that has had a big change in percentage shares, let's say for example at least 2% will show up here. We have the right date range selected from 6 to 616, which is actually 615 because it's just because on the east side of East Coast, basically the day change is at 9 p.m. on West Coast. So that's why it just says 616, but this is 15 days worth of data. These are the companies that qualify this criteria that had at least 2% change in the market, 2% change in the shares up or down, 2% or more. Market value, we have kept it at zero level, but we will flip it in a bit. We will increase the market value threshold and make this zero just to take a look at biggest move both ways. So UiPath, so these are the companies that qualify this criteria. This is their ranking in the overall fund. So let's see, UiPath is ranked 23rd, and they added 36% more share, 1.3 million extra shares to UiPath in ARKK, which accounted for 56.7 million market value difference. But that's not just because they bought more, but also because the stock price went down. So as you can see in the information that pops up, shares trend is increasing and stock price has been going down for this month. This is the only company that is present in all the 6 ETFs too. I was the first one to find that because we do a diff from yesterday, and when this company was added, it was there in my episode. This is where you will hear for the first time any such updates, new companies added or removed. No other YouTuber will give you that because it's all about the data. We have the data for every day. And that's why we can do these data cuts like mid-month update, weekly update, monthly. We'll also do a quarterly update and yearly update once we get there. So that's UiPath. Second biggest move is DraftKings in ARKK. 8% more shares, 623,000 more shares present in 3 ETFs, as you can see. Stock price going down to 48.5. So they're buying the dip, looks like, as you can see. When it went down, they bought a lot more. And making a difference of 18.6 million only though. Then you have Spotify, 6% more shares bought there. Coinbase, 5% more, which is 170,000 shares. Then you have Zoom video communication. This is 3% more shares. This is truly the biggest move. This is rank 5. So even if you buy just a little bit of shares, and the stock price is high, right? So that's why it makes a big difference in market value. And stock price also went up by 20 bucks or so, 30 bucks. Near 30 bucks basically. So that's the positive moves. Let's take a look at the negative one. Most negative is Intercontinental, 89% removed, made a difference of 88.2 million. Then you have Novartis, 20% removed, Pure Storage, 15% removed, DocuSign, 10% removed. But it still made a green because the stock price went up. Even though they removed it, the overall picture is still green for this one. Then you have Twist Biosciences, 3% removed. Proto Labs, 69,000 shares removed there. You have Intellia Therapeutics also in negative, but here it's in positive in terms of market value because the stock price went up. Excuse me. Then you have Materialize, NB, ADR, Compugen. I'll hover over all of these so you can take a look. You can pause the video if you want to look at the trend also that is in the pop-up there. Series in Vitae. Then you have 2U Inc., Verisite, and Editas. So those were the biggest moves by percentage shares. Let's change this back to 0 and increase market value to, let's say, 15, 20 million. So any change, any company whose market value change more than 20 million or 20 million positive or the negative side or more will show up here. These are the companies that qualify. There is an overlap with the list that we just went over, obviously, but this way we don't miss any biggest moves because we look at it two ways. Now let's take a look at start at the top. Zoom is the most positive one, even though there's hardly any shares movement there because the stock price is so high and they have a big position. Then you have Too Simple, again, just an adjustment there of 1%, but it's still very green because its stock price moved up. Then you have Exact Sciences, very green. UiPath we went over already. DocuSign we went over. Intellia Therapeutics as well. Spotify we went over. Iovance, Shopify. Shopify is again present in 3 ETFs. The number of shares is less than where it was at the beginning. So it is, how much less it is? It's just 1% less from the beginning of the month to now, and made a difference of $49 million there. Beam Therapeutics, also positive. Unity Software, 35.5 million difference. Faith Therapeutics, Palantir, okay, yeah, that's popped up yesterday as well. It's present in 2 ETFs, but we are looking at only ARKK, obviously, 28 million difference there. Then you have CRISPR Therapeutics, Coinbase, Skills Inc., also very positive, although the position compared to beginning of the month is negative. Then you have 10x Genomics, C Ltd. Let's see, at the negative ones is Tesla, mainly because the stock price went down quite a bit. Intercontinental Exchange, Zillow we looked at, Roku, again very high ranking in their charts, rank number 3. Then you have Pure Storage, we went over that, Materialize, C. So those are the biggest moves, two ways, percentage shares and market value. Now let's take a look at overall portfolio, how it looks. This is just ARKK. Yesterday we took a look at it, which had all the funds combined. This is just ARKK. As you can see, Tesla Inc. is the reddest red. Zoom is the greenest green, along with Too Simple, Exact Science, etc. that we went over. Another reddest red, let's see that, is Intercontinental Exchange. So that's that. And in the beginning, as you saw, there are 3 companies that were removed. Number of companies at the beginning of the month were 53 and now it's 50. And these are the 3 that are completely removed from ARKK. Organovo Holdings, Huya Inc. and Syros Pharmaceuticals. So that was the mid-month update for ARKK, guys. Tomorrow we'll do a mid-month update for ARKG, and then we will continue with our regular updates on daily basis and weekly basis until end of June, when we will do the monthly update. So thank you so much for tuning in, and please like and subscribe. Oh, my throat is killing me today. Please like and subscribe and stay with the channel. Please support the channel. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.